What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1,000,000 challenge. Let's start off with $1. I'm trying to get 1% profit every single day until I get to $1,000,000 through sports betting, gambling, investing in crypto, and investing in the stock market. We're doing this challenge for about 540 days. Everything is recorded and tracked on this channel. Here's our tracking sheet where I track everything. Currently, we're sitting on day 540. Like I said, we're sitting at $8,156. As you can see, there's a lot of days to catch up on. I haven't recorded recently, and I'll get into that in a minute. But just to give you guys some updates since last episode before hopping into some gameplay. We had about $36, as I kind of earmarked here to the right, in bonuses from the website. That's just a mix of like monthly, weekly, and some other stuff. I don't know. It's been a while, but we had about $36 in bonuses from the website we use, gambling. On the day, we had about $40 in bonuses total between all the different apps we use, and we had no sports bets for the day. So 1% profit pool should be about $82. Our 4% stop loss would be $326. And since we already got these bonuses and a little bit of profit, we need to get $70. But backing out that bonus as well, which is not included yet, we'd only need to give about $34 for the day. So let's hop into it and try to make some money. All right, so coming into the website here, we have our $474 in USDC. I'm going to vault some of this money here so we have just enough for our 4% stop loss. So we're going to vault, let me do some quick math here. We're going to put away $148.11. That'll leave us with our 4% stop loss of $326. We're gonna start off on limbo. We need to get $34 in profit today. I'm gonna start off doing the strategy we've been running recently, going for a 3x. We're just gonna increase by 1.5 every time we lose. It's kind of like a martingale strategy, but just a little bit of a higher multiplier and lower increase on bet size. So I actually had a comment suggest that I write down the progressions, because last time I was just manually calculating every single increase, so I'll be able to do this a little bit quicker today. But I wanted to talk a little bit about some recent things going on with the challenge as I run through this, so kind of bear with me as I'm running this. But obviously I haven't recorded or posted in a little bit recently. A couple of reasons for that. Kind of mentioned this recently on the last episode or two. We're up to a $8 bet here. That's not looking too hot. We're still losing. Great. We're up to 1281 bet. Finally hits. Okay, wow. Took a while there. But yeah, I haven't recorded recently. A couple reasons for that. Like I said, I mentioned this before. My mindset's been a little bit off when it comes to gambling. I've been losing a lot recently. And probably going to run this up, by the way, to about like $10, maybe 15. We'll kind of see how it kind of progresses here, but I'm not going to be in here for the entire day. But yeah, I've been kind of bad mindset when it comes to gambling, just because we've been losing a lot recently. It's been kind of dragging the progression of the bankroll down a little bit. So honestly, I really wanted to take the whole month off and just kind of not gamble at all for the month of July. But a lot of people wanted me to keep playing, keep doing the challenge as normal, so that's what I'm doing here. So yeah, I gotta catch up on some days, but honestly, I'll keep it real with you guys. I just kind of want to take my own little break. Realistically, dude, when it comes to my personal life, not gambling every single day has been really good for my mental. Not having to like stress and worry about kind of recording to a degree, but more or less like trying to gamble and make profit every single day. It kind of takes a toll after a while, especially since I've been doing this for about a year and a half now. Probably a little bit longer than a year and a half. But yeah, recently it's been really nice, honestly, not to stress about this challenge. And as you'll see in the sheet, if you haven't already, but with all the days that have kind of built up, we've been honestly making really good money when it comes to the stock market, when it comes to bonuses, when it comes to sports betting. It's been pretty good, honestly, without gambling at all. So with that in mind, to me, it's kind of like, why even stress about it right now, and why even like kind of push the luck and increase the risk and everything. So that's kind of where I've been when it comes to a little bit of an update recently. I'll just keep it real with you guys. It's been kind of nice to just not stress about recording. I've honestly been busy with like work and some personal stuff in my life as well. So I've been obviously putting this kind of on the back burner to keep it real. And I feel like I'm really good, at least for the majority of this challenge, keeping up with everything and posting very consistently. But I feel like at this point, I've been a little bit slipping up, I guess, when it comes to the schedule. But I feel like at the same time, I think I've been thinking about it. I know I just said I think a million times in that last sentence. But realistically, man, I've been thinking about it. I think, keep saying I think honestly though, that like I said, forcing the uploads, forcing the schedule, you know, it's not really good for the progression of the bankroll. More or less, like in the sense, if I tell myself I have to record today, I have to post tomorrow type of thing, well, I'm just gonna kind of force some gameplay, probably play a little bit more aggressive than I would, risk the balance more than I need to, and make some bad decisions. And it's just a little bit more pressure, a little bit more forced. Hopefully that makes sense. That's what I've been at recently, and just want to kind of share my thoughts with you guys. I always try to give you guys updates on everything. I'm not stopping the challenge, just kind of taking a little bit of a breather when I need to, and gambling when I feel like it's necessary and when it kind of fits right. I'm gonna try to stay on the schedule though, as best as I can here, when it comes to the upload schedule. But like I said, man, just trying to be smart about everything, and sometimes taking it slow is the best move. There's just been a lot of consideration with a lot of things on how to move forward. I've got a lot of input from you guys too, so that's the big update with the challenge. Obviously, like I said too, got some personal stuff going on as well. Nothing bad at all, but just been busy with work, busy with some friends and family and stuff. So that's, you know, obviously, like I said, it takes priority. So those are the big updates. Still here, still alive, still trying to make some money. We're up to a $12.81 bet here, and now we're up to a $19.22 bet. We lose that, and we're up to a $28.83. Hoping this one hits. If this doesn't hit, I might just call it a day. We'll see, but hopefully this hits. It loses. I didn't mark my sheet to go this far. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 losses right there in a row on a 33% chance. It's kind of brutal, but I guess I'll try one more. Pretty nervous about this. This will be a $43 bet. 43.25. That loses. I guess we will just run this the whole way through. Up to a $64.87 bet here. That loses. This will be the last one here. Up to a $97 bet. $97.30. This loses. I don't think we'll be able to progress any farther, so let's hopefully this hits. If it doesn't, sick. Alright, I just went all in with a $53 bet, and that did hit. Let's bring this back down to $1. I'll try to work this back up, but it's gonna be super risky. Wow, that's brutal. Okay, pretty much just absolutely liquidated everything there, which is great to see. Try to see if I can bring this back a little bit, but that's going to be asking for a massive return here. See if we can do it though. Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty cooked. I think we're pretty cooked. Of course, when I go down to a 40-cent bet, we just start hitting a bunch of wins, but go all in here. All right, yeah, we just torched everything. Played very stupid there. I probably should have called it when I wanted to instead of trying to progress everything. We only need 34 bucks though, and we just rinsed. We need a 10% return on our balance, and we just rinsed all of it, so that's great. This is why I've been trying to stay away from gambling, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like, I don't think gambling should just be part of this challenge anymore, but honestly, if I don't gamble, I don't know what the content would be, and you know, it's something to consider too. Maybe I shouldn't gamble, just kind of stop recording. I've thought about that a lot too recently, but I kind of feel like that's given up on the community, so we'll see. But I'm gonna enter in the sheet, we'll move on to the next day. All right, so day 540 was a loss. We ended up losing $326, just trying to get $34 in profit. Pretty brutal, man. And again, that's why I don't like gambling that much. It seems to not work out in our favor very often. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna try to do 2 more days of playthrough here, just to kind of catch up a little bit and see if we make some profit. Right now, we're still on day 541. We did have some sports bets for the day. I track volume bets on Instagram. I just tell his bets. There's a link to his page, my Discord server. If you join there, you can just like see all his bets are free. He posts everything for free. I just tell him every single day. We made some good profit though. And because of that, we made about 20 bucks in profit sports betting for the day, and crypto went up a little bit. The stock market went up a decent amount there. Crypto went up like $8. Our portfolio in XRP and Bitcoin, the stock market portfolio and ETFs that we have went up about like $50. So because of that, we got the sports betting profits. We are balancing at $7,940. We should get about $79 in profit today, get our 1% profit goal. Our stop loss would be $317. And then our 1% profit goal, we'd only need $4.50 to get there. Just got a lot of profit already, so hopefully today should be an easy day. All right, so coming back in the website, I put out everything from the vault, so we have $148 left in USDC. We do have Bitcoin still, but I'm really trying not to do whatever I can. I guess I am trying to do whatever I can to not touch that Bitcoin. I really want to just kind of preserve that and end up moving that back to Coinbase. But if we have to get to that point where we have to use the Bitcoin balance, we will gamble with it, but I really don't want to, man. I'm trying to, it's not really the goal with it, but at this rate, it's kind of all I have. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, that's devastating. Honestly, I was looking back real quick before I came back into the recording. I think we got like 15 to 16 losses on a 33% chance of a win, which is crazy. Like 15 losses in a row. That's what wiped us out there. So that's disgusting. Hate to see that. We're gonna try this again though. Same strategy, and we only need $4. So hopefully this will not be as difficult. We easily got up to like 15 bucks. Probably should have just cashed out, but again, that's so easy to say, man. All these times I do these videos, and I go back to myself and like analyze what I just did, and see in the comments, everyone. It's so easy after the recording to be like, oh, you should have pulled out. You shouldn't have done all that. To myself and hearing other people say that, I get it, man. But like, realistically, it's gambling. I think the longer I do this challenge, the more I realize that there's no like long-term profitable things you can really do, which obviously makes sense. It's gambling. Like that's like basic math. You're not going to profit in the long term. But yeah, we're gonna go to 2x here and just try to down bear this real quick. Let's see if we can actually get up to our profit goal here. So I'm just gonna start 50 cents and try to work this back up and see what happens. Okay, go back down to $2 here. Nice. So we just need 50 cents. We'll reset. There it is. So we need 450. Got it for the day. Super easy day. We're gonna enter that in the sheet, move on to the next one. All right, coming back over to the tracking sheet, we got $4.50 profit gambling today, so our 1% profit goal, which is good to see. Easy day. Wish the previous day was that easy and we didn't lose 4% of our bankroll, but that's the way she goes. We're gonna do one last day for this video here. We're sitting at $8,001, and we have some sports bets for the day and a bonus. So these are our sports bets. Profitable day, made about 20 bucks sports betting. For the day, back from July 10th, 2026. We also had some bonuses. So this is just one bonus real quick. It was a deposit match on FanDuel. I had to deposit 150 bucks to get $30 in casino bonus. So I moved money over from another account into our FanDuel, placed a $30 bonus bet on Fly X, which is like crash pretty much. And we ended up cashing that $30 out. So we were able to keep it, which is pretty nice. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the day. Coming back to the tracking sheet real quick. Not much movement in the investment accounts really, but our 1% profit goal should be about $80. Our 4% stop loss would be about $320. Since we got profit from bonuses and sports betting, we only need to get about $22 on the day to reach our 1% profit goal. All right, so I'm sticking with the same USDC. We have it all pulled out here, so we're just gonna keep that. We don't have the full 4% stop loss. We're gonna reset the live stats. I'm gonna try to run this up. Same strategy with the down and bear. Just start off at 50 cents and try to get up to about $2 here. There we go. Real simple. I think we need like a 217. So let me go over and try to get that extra like 20 cents real quick. There we go. So we got 220. We need to get another 20 bucks. I'm gonna hop out of here and go into a different game. All right, we're gonna come over to dice here. We're gonna start off with 40 cents. I'm gonna try the strategy where we go over 25, and then if we lose, we'll wait till we hit the green just like that, and we're gonna double it twice, try to get a win, and then bring it back down to base bet. Try to work this up to about $12 in profit. That's gonna be kind of the goal here. So we'll see if we can get a little bit lucky. Double this twice again up to 640. Of course that loses. We hit that. We're gonna double this twice up to 25 bucks. Luckily that hits. All right, let's go back down to 40 cents here. There's our loss. We got 2 losses. Luckily we got a bunch of losses on 40 cents. Go up to 160 here. That hits. We need to hit a couple more times. There we go. Go back down to like 20 cents for a little bit. A bunch of losses there. We'll double it twice. Loses. Double this twice. There we go. Okay. Try to work this up to about $12, and then we're gonna try to pop out here and go into a different game. Double it up twice. That hits. Back down to 20. Loses, we'll double twice. Loses, we'll double twice. Loses, double twice. Loses, double twice. And there we go, we're up to 12 bucks. Wow, very risky. All right, we're gonna hop out of here and try to finish off on blackjack. All right, so we're gonna do some $5 hands. I'm gonna try to get 2 wins on here. We know how this always goes. I think I'm honestly this rate, I'm like so numb when it comes to gambling. I just expect to lose pretty much every time. It's crazy, man. I just expect to lose. It's just like, you just gotta have that expectation. It's gonna happen. And then when it does happen, you're just not upset about it because you know it's gonna happen. You know, this is exactly what I'm talking about. But not for real. Like honestly, when it comes to doing a lot of the Ace-7 against the 2, what is that? It's a double. That sounds fun. Let's try that. Okay, we got 21. That's bananas. That's bananas. That's crazy, bro. But not for real, dude. It is. I'm just expecting it, and it's at this point, like I said, I feel like every time we get profit from other things, when it comes to like bonuses, when it comes to sports betting, I feel like gambling just sucks away any sort of profit, like consistently, all the time, which is very frustrating. So that's where I've been at recently, man, and I think we've seen that very often, unless I get like a crazy big hit, which is like when I play very risky. So, and I really don't like playing risky because it typically does not work out well either. But I know I'm being a little bit negative. I get it. I'm just being realistic though, and I'll keep it a bean too, man. I've really been trying to work on my self-talk, my personal. What is this? 4-4 against a 4, just a hit. Really been trying to work on my self-talk, like in my personal life too, and just keeping like my perspective on things, pretty much everything, very positive. Like when things at work or with friends or family, anything that kind of sounds negative, or it's really easy to look at like, oh man, work's stressful, work's blah blah blah, or like, you know, this thing, that's another crazy pull. Whatever it is, I've been really trying to work on it. It's been working really well to always look at the positive in things. Okay, when things are going bad, or it's really easy to find a way to look at the negatives. If you can try to find a way to look at the positives in anything, it makes life way better. I've been doing that for like a week or 2 now, and it's been so good, man. I'm being like that serious. I know it sounds crazy. It probably sounds super obvious, honestly. We're getting smoked. But no, for real, I'm dead serious. Try to work on that for like a week. Challenge yourself. If you catch yourself, because I'm really good at doing that, where I just always, I guess, complain, like I'm doing kind of, I guess, with this session right now. I mean, this is kind of crazy though, right? This is pretty nuts. But no, seriously, it works. It does work. You try to have that good self-talk, or just find the little things that make things better. Take a step back. Makes life a little bit better. We need to come back pretty big here though. We're pretty down bad. Pretty down bad. Just going for 2 wins. We came into here, and not looking too hot, but we're trying to push through. Really want to up the bet size, but I know that's a terrible idea. Every time I up the bet size, it never works out. 2 ace against the 9. It's just a hit. But yeah, like every game I play, even I always come in here, I say, I know how it's gonna go. I feel like every game I play, I know I'm just gonna not make money, it feels like. So it is very frustrating. But at least we're this far in the challenge. You know, we're still up a ton of money. Still make money from everything else, which is great. Technically, we are still up in profit gambling overall. I think it's like about 200 bucks, which is not much for doing this for 2 years or a year and a half. But yeah, technically we are still up like 200 bucks at this point. If we bust today, we will be down, or we'll probably be about break even. See how it goes though. We just can't catch a break here. I mean, this is crazy, bro. This is wild. Blackjack, look at this. Look at this. Crazy. Technically, it's a 5 ace against a 4, which is a double, which I can't do, so we'll just hit. That's a 16, which will stand. Okay. A lot of work to come back from this. And really, the whole concept is why I'm talking about all that stuff. The whole concept originally was to make money just gambling, but at this point, the concept is to make money. Any extra money we need, we're trying to make money, right, from sports betting and the stock market and everything. The concept at this point is just to get a little bit. We needed what, 22 bucks today? We're just trying to get like a little bit of profit gambling. That's it, just a little bit of profit. We just need a little bit extra money to progress the bankroll. And again, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. But keep trusting the process. We'll keep trusting it. See if we can dig out of this hole here. Alright, now we lost. Gotta hit that 14, 15, 16. We bust. Alright, cool. Gotta hit that 4. I think 2's. That was a split. I did mess that up. That was a split. Did work out for us though. Take it. Staying on the 18. Okay. Alright. Just getting smoked. Just getting smoked. Stand on that. I think at this point, that's a double all day. I mean, that's just crazy, bro. It just doesn't work. It never works. 11 against a 10. That is a double. Let's see how this goes. All right, we got the win there. Needed that big time. Keep this cooking. We should go on a okay, I was just going a massive win streak. We'll be chilling. Got hit the 16. Brutal. Right back down. Okay. It's a stand. Nice. Ace 5 against 3. Ace 5 against the 3 is just a hit. We have a 12. That's a hit. Okay, not bad. Got smoked. Got hit the 13. He has an 18. Alright. It's a double. Got a 21. Nice. We needed that big time. Alright, come on. Let's get some momentum here. Let's get some momentum. Maybe, come on. A little bit of momentum. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, man? That's a double. 10 against the 4. Just bust. Alright. We like that. We like that. Okay. It doesn't have it. We'll stand. And he pulls a 18. Fire. Oh my gosh. Just tanks you downwards and then it keeps you balanced. Nice, needed that. I really do want to increase the bet size so bad right now. That's a crazy push. But I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Dealer's getting so many aces. Good for him, man. Glad some. Okay, there's our blackjack. We needed that. That's good. All right, there's his blackjack. He needed that apparently. We'll stand on the 18. Okay. Dragging this out a little bit. I get it. I get it. This was not meant to be this long. This was meant to be a quick 2-hit and get the heck out of here. Clearly, blackjack had different plans for us today. 21. Needed that. I should probably just pull out of here. I really want to get back to at least like break even. That would be really nice. Really nice. 7 ace against a 2 is a double. Got a 15. Oh my gosh, no way. That's so crazy. Alright. Alright. Just kicking us while we're down. I get it. I'm probably going to speed this up, honestly. Just because this is dragging out so long. So I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, I didn't speed it up. I just paused the recording. Dude, this is... I wish I would have just kept it recording. It is crazy the amount of like splits, doubles. Like, look, I mean, I don't even know where the graph ended off at. I don't even know where we were, but it's just been going down drastically. Splits, doubles, whatever. They just keep pulling like 21s every single time. It's bananas, dude. It is so crazy. I'm actually laughing recording this right now. So look, this is a double, a 10 against the 4, right? I'll probably win that. I'm actually coming back now. But I'm telling you, like, there's times where they will pull a 21 out of that, and I'll just lose my double. Like, it's just laughable, man. 3 ace against a 3. Just a hit. I was really just trying to get back to 12. Here we go. Okay, of course, when I start come back to the recording, it just lets us get some wins. But no, for real, I've just been laughing at myself, like the pulls they've been having. And I was trying to get to like 40 bucks in profit and call it and get out of here and try a different game. So we're gonna see if we can get one more win here. That's a hit. There we go. There's another bust. I just can't make any progress. No momentum. And as I'm literally sitting here recording this, I'm just thinking I should just stop gambling altogether for this challenge. I'm considering it so much, dude. It is just crazy. 7 ace against 10. 7 ace against 10 is just a hit. I know people will probably just that's a crazy pull. That's a good one. I know people would just say that, you know, it's the original's blackjack, I shouldn't be playing this or like whatever. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like any game I play, I feel like it just like ends up cooking me. Look at that. This has been happening the entire time I've been off recording. Here we go. 14, you gotta hit that. Like, bro, that's great. That's just every hand. Like, what is going on? It's just crazy. Finally, we had to get a 21 just so we get a win there. All right, trying to get this above 40 bucks. I'm gonna probably play super aggressive if I can get past this, honestly. But every time I have that marker of like where I want to be, it will just never end up like pulling through. So we can get one more win here. Be really nice. Ace 6 against a 7. Ace 6 against a 7. It's just a hit. Stand that. And look, he has the ace, of course, you know. Alright, we're just getting tanked again. There's our blackjack. Can we just get one more win and then get the heck out of here? 12 against the 4 is a stand. Alright, I'm going to try something really risky. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to try to do a 50x multiplier on a 1 cent bet on Limbo. This is like all I kind of got in me at this rate. What we're going to do here real quick. I'm going to go over here and probably run this for about 30 to 40 bets, and I'll probably just double it up. Let's see if we can. All right, there was a hit right there. So we'll try to keep an eye on this, but I'm probably just going to try to speed run this a little bit. And then if we can end up coming back, I'll come back in a second. I'm just speed this up. We can bring it back to profit, maybe even like break even would be great. But if we bust, then we bust, and probably not going to gamble for a while if we bust this balance. I know this is a risky strategy, but I'm just trying to start off with like very small bets here. So we'll see what happens. But realistically, this is a 2% chance. I'm gonna place like hundreds of bets, try to get this into profit, and I'll be back in a few seconds. We'll speed this up. All right, so I ended up doing the 50x for most of this up until probably around this point. I started doing the 10x strategy where I would start off with like, I just literally start off at like 2 cents, and I bumped up to like 4 cents as my base bet, and then eventually up to 8 cents. And I was just doing 5 bets, double it up, 5 bets, double it up, 5 bets, and I ended up like working it the whole way up to about $13 in profit. Until this last run here, we hit a ton of losses. Probably like, I mean, I went up to a $20 bet. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80, 90 bets. We didn't hit a single 10x. So yeah, with that said, man, I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break from gambling again. This is exactly like, this week has been so good without gambling, and then I come in and I lose a total of like, what, $438 plus the bonuses, so really about $478 just in one day of playing. So I gotta take a break from gambling, bro. I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit of a hiatus, I think, for where we're at right now. All right, so day 542 was a loss. We ended up losing another $152.61. We just bust our USDC balance. So I think the plan for now is to, like I said, I'm probably just gonna, I guess, yeah, we lost 153 bucks today. I think I just gotta stop gambling for a little bit again. I think I gotta stick with the rest of July, taking it off gambling. I'll probably do an update video just about the increase in the balance, which is a crazy increase over the next couple. You can see we went up about 400 bucks just from sports betting and everything else in the background. So I think I'm gonna take a break. We were up, I guess, on the last month, on June, we were down 5% on the bankroll. The previous week we were up about 2%, and then for this week, this is our weekly tracker here, we're down another 0.5%. So we pretty much stayed flat. We did lose money again. We've just been losing money like consistently every week, it feels like. This is our peak balance, by the way. I have it highlighted. We were at 8,600, and we're still stuck at we're not even at $8,000 right now. That was 8,150 at the beginning of this video, and we just torched overall in the day here. Went down $474 gambling, and overall in the video over 3 days we lost $307 on the bankroll. So again, maybe it's just me, maybe I suck at gambling, maybe I'm just bad, maybe I have a bad headspace, maybe I'm just not doing the right strategies. I don't know, man, but I really just got to, I think I have a better chance of making progress and progressing this challenge, being successful, just sticking with bonuses, sports betting, and investing. So we'll see what happens, but that's gonna be my plan for now. I'm sure there'll be a ton of comments on this video, but I'm gonna stop gambling for the foreseeable future. I'll probably come back at some point. Maybe I'll try some like new strategies at another time, but it's just not working right now, and it's very frustrating. Like I said, I had a great week, and this just like killed my week. Coming in, trying to gamble, make some money, and we just cranked out $470 gambling. So yeah, and both times, all 3 of these days here, I mean, we got the one profit for this day, but this day we needed like, what, 34 bucks. We came super close, busted everything. We only need 22 bucks for the day here. Got absolutely rinsed. Almost came back. We were at $13 in profit. We only need 10 more dollars and got absolutely rinsed. So it's very frustrating, bro. I'm telling you. So for now, uploads might be a little bit little bit sparse. We'll see what happens, but I just can't gamble for the foreseeable future, man. It's just killing me. It's killing me, man. Coming down to the stat sheet, though, I think we're sitting probably this graph probably about right here after this video, which we were just sitting up here. So we just tanked a good bit. But these are our stats. The crypto is, as I always say, is incorrect right now just because I moved that money into the website we use. So it says we have a major loss, but I just transfer money over the way it's tracked. Our investments are up 18%, crushing it. Sports betting, we have made almost $1,900 within less than 4 months. Like, that is almost 25% of our bankroll just from sports betting in 4 months, and we just keep burning it gambling. Like, I hope you get what I'm kind of saying here. We're making money investing, we're making money, so much money in sports betting, and we just rinse it gambling. Bonuses, we have $4,600 in bonuses. Our win rate was at like 72%, 73% win rate. Gambling, now we're down to like 69%. So here's our sports betting increase. This is purely from sports betting, our return on sports betting each month. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I gotta just take a breather. It might be a little bit, it might be a week, it might be longer than a week, it might be a couple of days, I don't know. But for now, it's very, very frustrating. So hope you guys enjoy, though. As always, don't gamble, it's a losing game in the long run. Until next time, take care of yourself. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord server if you're already in there, and I'll see you guys next video. All right, peace.